on the classic radio roundup. I sure hope this skipland noise goes away though soon. This is just making a mess of things.
Man, I'm not getting nothing.
Hi, everybody.
It's down here. Like it's made close to a one, but it's like really, really far below one.
Oh, it's louder than that here. It's like S4, S5, but you're S6, S7.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Hi, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I love yous.
About 10 feet off the ground, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I missed some of that. Somebody's wishing us a happy Thanksgiving. We love you back. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I was wrong.
Are you making apple pie and turkey?
I'm not making anything except electrons move through wires.
Oh, yeah, we're just burning some of that. Hello, 441. That's Badger over here. That's my XYL getting on the air tonight.
10-4, Roger, right on. Well, hello, Badger. Hello, XYL. Thanks for the holiday greetings and springers out there.
Blessings, everybody.
I mean Stinger, not Springer. Stinger.
No, I know who I am. Who's that?
It's Badger. Badger and his YL.
Oh, 10-4 on the Badger. Sorry, Badger. I'm a little low in altitude. I can't pick you up that good, but maybe when I get to my better spot.
Well, Badger's doing his thing over here to me like he always does.
10-4. Yeah, what's that again? I don't have my headphones on.
Ah, I was talking with Stinger.
Okay, well, wave my hand in the air at him for me, and I'll be sandbagging on the side.
10-4, Roger, right on. Yeah, I passed on the season's holiday Thanksgiving type greetings to him. So it's the pre-Turkey Day Classic Radio Roundup on 27-115. Well, hold it down there, Stinger. I'll be back in a minute, man. I got to go get me a fresh adult beverage and burn some tobacco products, and hopefully some of this noise will die down in the next 5 minutes. Be back in 5. Countywide.
754 South Pottstown, PA. Check it in. Hello, hello. Happy Thanksgiving to all. station keying up. It was me. Just testing. Yeah, you're squealing. Still squealing, huh? Yep. There we go. That should be better. Still might be squealing, though. Yeah, your audio's a little low, but yeah, the squeal's gone. I think you need to reconfigure the wiring on that microphone. You need to add or subtract that extra ground wire. Nah, that's not it. I need to make other adjustments here. Alright, well, come on, man. Let's get them done. I'm getting around to it. Alright, as long as you got that on the agenda. My meter's not reading right, though. Terrible. Why, what's the meter saying? It's showing I'm doing 60 to 70 watts with a 1.2 SWR, and that's not right. Why? My SWR is really about 2 to 1, so I'm not getting correct readings on the meter. Maybe there's a dead pigeon hanging on your antenna and he's shorting out a certain part of it that gives you a better SWR. A dead pigeon. hey, you know what? This is electronics. Who knows why things are the way they are? They just happen, right? Well, I know my SWRs aren't right, and that's what's causing me all the problems I have here. You mean a high SWR is giving a squeal on the microphone? No, not necessarily that, but I gotta run. I'm running full power, and it's not kicking it down. So, you know, the radio's supposed to do that. Well, personally, I think you gotta run, I don't know, 30 or 40 watts. You know, and then add your audio in to get yourself some. You know, because you can't have that swing if you ain't got that thing. Do wop, do wop, do wop. Well, see, all my readings are off because my SWRs aren't correct. And how do you know that it's not the other? Maybe your SWRs are correct, and all your other readings are wrong. Wow, I just keyed up and my SWRs are flat. That's interesting. That's what I'd be interested in. I'm more concerned about SWRs than I am about power out. Well, we need to take the antenna down and then adjust it properly. This is showing 60, 70 watts, and I don't think that's the right reading, because it should be AM should be at like 30 watts. Okay, so you know the radio doesn't put out 70 watts on AM? No, it puts out about 30 watts on AM. Puts out 100 watts on sideband, but 30 watts on AM. Okay, then you've got a problem somewhere. But your SWRs are happy. Yeah, I'm surprised at how happy they are.
That's a good thing.
Well, if your radio is putting out more than twice the amount of power in wattage to achieve this lowest WR, I'd be a little precarious about what's going on, because now that you've thrown in that X factor about how much a radio should be putting out, that changes the ball game.
Yeah, I know. This is a 100-watt radio, but it shouldn't be putting out 60, 70 watts on AM, Roger.
Yeah, I've got a radio like that. It's sitting here in a box getting ready to take a trip down to Texas. But I'm waiting for my other radio to come to the company in Texas to call me up and let me know the first radio is getting ready to come back. So I shipped them a radio probably better part of 2 weeks ago. It's a Yaesu 757 GX2. And it had a couple of issues with it, so I wanted to get it sent out to get it all corrected. And these guys said they wouldn't have a problem, so I'm like, all right, that's cool. So down it went. So when that one comes back, I'm going to take the 847 and ship the Yaesu FT847 down there and let them fix that one. And that way I can have two radios here working simultaneously at the radio station. I can use a 757 on HF, and I can use the 847, which is like a shack in a box, because it covers all of HF, 6 meters, and 2 meters and 70 centimeters. So while the 757 is covering HF, I'll let the 847 cover all the other bands.
I had an 847 20 some years ago. That was a good little radio. I had fun with that thing.
I love that radio. It's got that big blue screen.
Yeah, and it does one-way crossband repeat. Did you know that?
I did not know that. So, but you said one-way, not two-way crossband repeat. I've got a Yaesu FT8900R in my tractor trailer, and that does, and from what I've been told, that does repeater work as well.
The 8900R does full crossband repeat back and forth. But why am I loud? That looks better. Yeah. The way to take advantage of that one-way crossband repeat is the way I did it. Was I used 70 centimeters to get to my shack in the mobile, listened on HF on my HF radio in my mobile, talked on 75 and 40 meters, using my 70 centimeter transmitter to transmit from my base on 40 or 75, and then I would listen to 40 and 75 in my mobile so I could hear everything that was going on and transmit like I was on my base. Now that only worked within up to 15, 20 miles from my house.
Copy that. Man, that sounds like a whole lot of stuff to do, I think I'd rather just pick up the phone and call somebody.
Well, it was a way of getting out on HF from a mobile a whole lot better than your mobile could do.
Understood. I can't remember where I got that radio from, but I had it here at the shack for a long time, and the power button ended up going on it, and so I went into the radio one day, and I know you're going to cry when you hear this, but I went into the radio one day, I pulled the top cover off, and I went into the radio. I made that sound because I heard that the power button actually has like 6 posts, and you use 3 to turn it on and off. And so you switch those legs from one part of the button to the other part of the button, and it'll work again. So I opened up the top cover of the radio and went in there with a soldering gun while the radio was live.
You got audio issues. You're loud and then you're quiet, then you're loud and then you're quiet. You got some kind of connection problem or something going on there. But I heard everything you said. I'm aware of that problem. That problem happened to mine. And at the time, I wasn't going to dig into it. It was still pretty new. So I sent it out to Yaesu and they fixed it. And that's exactly what they did. they didn't use, for the current that goes through that switch, they should have used all the connections on the switch and just set it just some of them. So it was too much current for the switch the way it was wired up, and the fix was to use all the poles on the switch. And so you figured it out. But yeah, you got to figure out your mic problems.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's any better now.
Yeah, that's better now. And how's my audio? I'm not too loud now, am I?
No, you're very loud, but you're not too loud.
Well, I can't go much quieter or it's going to turn my microphone off.
Well, happy holidays to you.
Well, it's what happens when you use 6BQ5 audio modulator into a 6BQ5 plate modulated final. Come on.
You and Badger are about the same volume to me.
All right. Well, then we're both in the right place. Let me see your signal, Wayne.
Yeah. It's showing 60 watts, but that's on my Daiwa meter. But it's showing me about 50 watts on the radio, and that can't be right because my SWRs are like not right.
Yeah, screwed up SWR is going to screw with the watt meter. It's going to show untrue readings. Now, the reason I asked, and I'm not really able to tell. I don't use this radio enough, I guess. I got my antenna up 25 feet higher. It's now at 110 feet above the ground.
Well, your dead keys give me 10 over, and then you're swinging positive, so it's working.
Well, that's the radio doing that part of it. It's the 10 over that the antenna's doing.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Badger.
Yeah, if you put that thing up any higher, NASA's going to send you a letter saying you got to be careful because they've got satellites at that elevation.
I could go up to 180 feet as an amateur. Higher than that, as close as I am to the Limerick Heritage Airport, I have to put a beacon light on it. So I'm still under the 180 foot. That's when I got to worry about a beacon light.
Right. Well, I had to deal with Heritage as well, and they turned around and red flagged my permit for my tower because I wanted a 60-foot tower, and they said that I couldn't have my 60-foot tower because they have the runway is right in line with my house. And I said I've got trees that have I've got trees here that are 80 feet tall. And they said, well, we don't care. You can chop the trees down. So finally, some lady in Texas that was the head person in charge of the FCC, or actually of the FAA, she goes, if you apply for a permit, it comes across my desk. And she goes, I read all the criteria, and she was the one that actually approved my tower.
I was just going to say, if that's the case, you can appeal that. Because the ruling is within 2 miles of an airport, within 2 miles of their flight path, which I guess you are and I am, that you can go as high as 180 feet. And you don't even have to notify them. When you go over 180 feet, that's when you have to go through them, get their approval. And then if they do, you got to put a light on it. So, well, good. I would have told them to pack sand. Fight with the FCC because that's the ruling.
Yeah, I'm 4,000 feet from the runway. I'm 4,000 feet from the airport. Okay, but the way I won the battle is I filed a complaint and I told them, I said, you know what? Here's the deal. I said the edge of their property, okay, is what they're talking about, and the runway does not come. Is like 380 feet or 400 feet before the end of the property. I said those airplanes have to be in the air before they get to the end of the property line. So there's no way they're still going to be on the ground within the 4,000 feet that I am from the runway.
Yeah, and the whole time the only time they come into play is if you want to go over 180 feet. Under 180 feet, You could tell the airport to pack sand.
Yeah, we had somebody come in there and cover you up, believe it or not. So good evening, JR, and good evening to everybody else. Happy holidays. Happy Turkey Day. So 754 actually 754 North Coventry, sitting on the side.
Well, if it was JR, I guess I can accept that for a cover-up. If it was anybody else, I'd be crying in my milk.
Suppose it would have been a night train.
Well, I probably wouldn't have cried my milk for you. You or JR. Anybody else, I would have.
Oh my God. Night trains in the neighborhood. There we go. Here goes the whole kit and caboodle. 10-4.
Yep. Throw everything out the window now. JR and Night Train are in the house.
Where's Bagger?
He's coming.
Double D, hello 13.
Hello, Double D.
Hello, Double D. Which Double D?
The one and only, the original.
The original Double D. Hello there, Double D.
Hello.
Is it Dennis?
That would be correct.
How you doing, man?
We're hanging in there.
How you doing, Dennis? It's Badger over here.
Hey, Roger, hello, and everybody else. Good to hear you.
I got a question for JR and Night Train.
Yes, good evening. Hello, Mr. Pete.
You guys got a regular kind of idea. I know you guys pay attention to your S meters, so do you notice any kind of increase on my signal?
Well, it's hard to say. I bounce from radio to radio. I got about a 9 1/4 on you. So I don't recall what you give me on this radio. So train would probably be better than me. Well, Pete, I'm sorry, man, but I just switch radios like, I don't know, man. Now I'm on the sonar. If I was on the tram, and I knew you would have known your regular signal, but go and give me something anyway, and I'll tell you what we got.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I know it's like a throw in the dark because I change radios all the time too. No new 2 radios from week to week, but that's starting to change. But anyway, my antenna's at 110 feet above the ground now.
Oh wow! Now I gotta eat my heart out now. Go ahead, Pete. Give me a key. I'll tell you what you're giving me.
Same kind of power level that I normally run on Classic Radio Wednesday, so the power is the same. The only thing that has changed is the antenna's 25 feet higher.
Give me 10 over and forward modulation to 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a 10 also. Hello there, Wayne.
Hi, Night Train.
Good evening around the band. There he is, old sandbagger you.
Hello, bagger of sand.
Yeah. What the hell was that? I don't know. I thought it was you, Bagger. I'm like, what's Bagger doing? Oh, I don't do that.
Well, there's an improvement on Bagger's signal because he never gives me 10 dB over 9, and he is tonight.
I gotta let this warm up a little bit. But right now you're 15 over.
Yeah, you're 10 over to me. You ain't never been 10 over to me.
Yeah, there you go. Boy, Pete, how'd you get that thing up there that high, man?
My bow and arrow. But now I need new bowstring because that last shot, it was a good one. It was really good. It went where I wanted. But my bowstring broke at the same time. I'm like, man, talk about luck.
Is it a compound bow or is it a, what's his name?
A regular old recurve bow. The old-fashioned kind.
Mrs. Train have one you could borrow.
Oh, I just got to order new bowstrings. It's no big deal. They got them on Amazon. But, you know, I don't need it till I want to do the next antenna project. It's up there now.
All right. Yeah, you're sounding good, man. I don't think that you have anything to worry about.
The real tell will be who can I hear out there in the way distance, you know. Need to have Bite Buster come in here and Skippy and people like that.
Skippy's local.
Who am I thinking of? Down there around. Oh, what the heck is that? I'm drawing an old man moment here. Down there in Honeybrook area. Who's out there?
How about Aggravator down there in Rising Sun?
Yeah, agitator, that would be doing something.
Break.
Yeah, but he don't come in here all often enough. There's a breaker though. Somebody out there. Who's out there breaking?
241, Natural High.
Hello, 241 Natural High. Where are you located?
I'm down here in downtown Reading.
Okay, 241 Natural High, downtown Reading. 441 the Spitfire, somewhere around Limerick.
Yeah, I heard you before, and the skill land 421.
Yeah, it's 441. 441.
Sorry.
The number is 441. 441.
I'm sorry. My mistake.
Yeah, no worries, no big deal. Yeah, I'm not typically out here shooting skips, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't me.
May you be safe, and you have a happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Be safe.
Yeah, okay there, Natural High. Happy Thanksgiving to you, and welcome to the Classic Radio Roundup. I think I've spoke to you in here before.
Okay, here. Let me say this right quick to my other friend. Come on, Night Train.
Come on there, Natural High. Top of the evening to you. Welcome to Classic Radio Roundup. Your train.
How you been doing?
Well, good. You know, I tried to call you, man. I did. And I think, I'm thinking, man, if you're not JJ, then I don't have your number.
No, you don't. Take it down.
Tim Roger, let's go to 1.
Oh, no. 1. 999. 484. I repeat it. 484. 516 8498. Copy? I think he went down to channel 1 there, Natural High. They're down to channel 1. He said he was 1027 down there. Okay, you got my number right now? No, Night Train went down to channel 1. He's waiting for you on channel 1. Okay, I got you.
He didn't hear me say go to channel 1.
He's going now.
He's going now.
Nothing like a communications breakdown.
Yeah, when the whole thing is about communication.
And then it breaks down. And that's never good.
No, but it was a pretty good song by Led Zeppelin.
Why, yes. Yes, it was.
What was that?
Oh, wow. I'm got double blessings here. I got Radio Cat and Radio Bob, both here tonight.
Sorry, I had too many things turned on. You've been blessed. Okay, now try it.
I think I hear the Idaho Menace in there.
2, 3, audio check.
Oh, no.
You're gonna be 9 pounds, but your audio sounds like it's being,
That is the Menace.
it's not going deep.
And his first name is Dennis. That would be kind of cool.
That's what it sounds like to the One-Stop Radio.
Yeah. Well, on another note there, Bagger, bringing my balanced feeder into the shack was a bad move.
Really? I thought it was doing better.
If you like RF feedback in your audio.
No problem.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah. Oh, no, really.
What's that, on the LMAC on 160? It feeds back?
Yep. And I was able to cure it for a short period of time, and then it keeps coming back. So that seems like that's a no-go.
Yeah, but I thought it did an improvement in your signal and everything.
Well, that's maybe debatable. but I did get it to work. But then I cleaned it up, and then tonight I got on. I was like off and on trouble with RF feedback.
Whip out them ferries.
VW tells me to get rid of the 4-to-1 Ballon and make a 1-to-1 ugly Ballon, and then run that into the tuner. So I'm gonna give that a try.
Yeah, but 1-to-1 Ballon won't match a 600 ohm line into 50 ohms.
No, but he says my characteristic impedance is around 200 ohms.
So you only you need a 4-to-1.
No, he says I could get away with a 1-to-1 and throw it into the tuner.
Oh, let the tuner eat up the difference. Okay.
That's right.
We were hoping we could, you could extend that and then have a natural resonance and not need the tuner.
Yeah, we were talking about that too. And I was trying he said try a variable cap between the two leads at the Ballon on the balance side. And I don't know what the range of my air cap was, but he just take any one you got and try it. And I was able to actually, he told me not to extend my antenna. He said the impedance in that number I'm seeing is between the antenna and the feed line combined. He says put a variable air cap in between the two leads. And I was able to actually improve the SWR at the frequency that I want. So he's got a whole different approach to solving my problem.
Well, you see, that's the broadcast way of doing it. That's how broadcasters loaded up a tower on AM, the AM broadcast band. They would load the tower and they would put a big, huge tuning network with capacitors and stuff to match that thing.
Yeah, well, he's having me try this different approach. So anyway, I did that, and that helped, but that didn't give me what I wanted. So I'm going to try this 1-to-1 Ballon into the tuner thing, because that'll handle the high power. See, that's what I'm really that's my ultimate goal here.
Yeah, well, that's true. You want to do that.
But I want to have it working right without RF feedback in the shack before I got to get it working with the multi-LMAC before I try that high-powered thing.
Well, that's true. I mean, if the thing's going to feed back with 50 watts, it's certainly it may feed back more with 200. But then again, the DIY might have better shielding, or who knows.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to feel better about my situation, and I don't know if bringing the twin lead into the shack it's not turning out to be headache free. Let's put it that way.
Well, see, that's the advantage of coax. You've got an unbalanced line, and one of them is ground. Twin lead, they're both kind of floating, and without a shield, it becomes part of the radiation. It's part of the radiator. So, yeah, I think that's part of the reason why Wayne was having RF feedback problems there for a bit, because he's got twin lead to his dipole, right?
Yeah, I think the answer is the Ballon outside. Have a run of coax and just keep the damn twin lead outside. So that's I think what I see. If this 1-to-1 Ballon thing don't work, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to buy the 2,000 watt 4-to-1 Ballon, put it outside, and call it good. I think that's really the answer. But I'll try this other stuff first.
Yeah, I'm still having trouble with the squeal.
You need a Ballon outside, right outside your door. Mount it on your railing or something, and put a 4-to-1 Ballon there, and then bring coax into the house. I'm pretty sure that'll solve your problem.
And I will be right back. I gotta check on the pies in the oven.
I got nothing to do but sit here and play radio and stare at my mess that I got strewn around here, trying to do stuff. I got.
Metro High told me to tell all you guys have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, mine will be happy. I'll be making double time.
Right back at you, Natural High.
Doesn't get any happier than double time for me.
241.
There he is right there, 241.
241. JR saying, happy Thanksgiving back at you, 10-4. 10-4, 10-4. Thank you. Right back to you, too.
Quite a bit done today, man.
You guys all ready for the cold snap there?
When are we supposed to have a cold snap?
Starting tonight.
Oh, no. Does that mean it's supposed to rain, or are we still looking for rain on Thanksgiving Day?
Yeah, we're going to get rain, but then the rest of the nights afterwards are going down into the 20s.
Oh, no.
Gotta keep the coax warm.
It would be nice if it would wait one more day.
Rain is the key word for tomorrow.
How much rain are they calling for?
How much you need?
I don't really want any. Not for tomorrow anyway, unless it comes later in the evening.
I think they're shooting for an inch.
Hey, Train.
Yeah, go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, if you ever take a ride up 663 and go by the Green Line Reservoir, yeah, we need a lot of rain. The reservoirs are very, very low.
Yeah, Doug, man, I know we've been needing it because, Train is a plant lover, and these plants and things around have been suffering.
You know what the best way to pray for rain is?
What?
When you go leave your house and go somewhere, carry an umbrella with you.
And that'll make it rain?
That'll make you a firm believer that something might change to the better.
Yeah, high 49 tomorrow and rain. They're shooting for 1 inch. That's what I heard this evening anyway.
But they didn't say what time, in the evening or in the morning.
Well, rain mainly in the morning. There you go. Does that make you feel better? No, it don't. You want the opposite, don't you?
Yeah, I'm thinking we should switch that. If it's gonna come, let it come after the dark.
Hey, Train.
Yeah, come on.
It's supposed to start around 3 in the morning and stop around 12, roughly around 12. But that might be in Philadelphia.
I'm gonna check and see. What they say. I might have to put some prayers up there to stop this.
Might get 3 to 6 inches up in the Poconos of snow.
Oh my, get the snowmobile out. Hey Dave, you better service your snowblower.
All I gotta do is put some gas in it and start it, I guess. That's all that needs to happen.
Yeah, it needs to happen, but will it happen?
Well, it didn't happen yet. They got more snow last week. I'm going to take a run up there on Friday because my security cameras haven't come back online. Supposedly the electric's back on and the internet's back on, but I guess my router's in some kind of weird mode. Well, I didn't know which one you wanted to get, down here or up there, but either end or. I started mine about 2 weeks ago. Got it all ready to go. All ready. I know it's a coming. Yeah, I guess maybe that's the trick. If I can get the snowblower ready, we won't get any snow. That was my idea. To be honest with you, I don't want any of it. No.
Well, I guess I'm flirting with disaster then, because my motorcycle's still blocking my snowblower.
Oh, yeah. Better both find your shovel, then.
Oh, I got another snowblower that's out, but that's the smaller one.
I may have to do. All right, now my radio's warmed up sufficiently, and you're just over a 10. Yeah, mine too. Come on back there, Pete. Let me check. Now the radio's warmed up. The same thing, even though it's not a tube, but it still takes a little time. Oh. Well, you're 15 over now, Dave. You started out like 12, so you're 15. So I know it's warmed up now. You're where you belong. Oh, so yours gets looser as it warms up. Yeah, that's it. Plastic stuff, you know.
Yeah, this Shakespeare 740 tightens up as it warms up.
This is a hybrid radio. It's got a tube final in it. But I do have a fan on the top to kind of keep it, somewhat, within reason. But, yeah.
Yeah, I double with you a little bit. But yeah, this Shakespeare 740 tightens up as it warms up. So now you're giving me what you were giving me on the sideband radio the other day when I first got it up. Was it yesterday? Man, it was yesterday. You're about 5 dB, maybe a little better than 5 dB over 9, and that's what you were giving me on sideband.
Yeah, you're right at a 10 over now.
Yeah, the more I look at it, it's more like 8. Not quite 10, but pretty close. And that's ironically enough, completely different radio and sideband and pretty much the same signal.
Yeah, you're swinging up to 9.5 there, Pete, but you're still 9.25 dead.
Have I ever been that strong to you in the past?
I don't know.
Not even a guess?
I'm going to say it's probably about the same. If I seen anything off I don't know, I would have said something, but I think it's about the same to me.
Yeah, I guess the real noticeability will be those farther out, like Bite Buster. Where's Bite Buster?
Say Bite Buster 3 times.
Bite Buster, Bite Buster, Bite Buster. Where are you when I need you?
Well, you guys make a great axis of signal here. Pete's a plus 10, Train's a plus 20, JR's a plus 30. How about that?
But JR got all that power.
Yeah, he's also relatively close. That's right. I'm probably the closest to Dave. Out of everybody in here now, yeah.
I'm more concerned about the quality of the audio. How's this thing sounding, Bagger?
It's smooth. Not real loud, but it's smooth.
Diane, here's the sonar. 2340.
Oh, okay. Good audio. I'm on the high gain.
I know, I gathered that when you said you had a tube final.
Yeah, I when I talked to Pete, I said, I'll put something on that I trust the meter readings on, because I wanted to see if Pete's signal had improved, and I think it has, because the last time I had this radio on, he was maybe at 10 over, a little over 10 over initially, and then when it warmed up, it dropped to about just over a 9. And now he started off at a 15 over and dropped down to a 10. So I'd say that's an improvement.
Well, I tell you what, when you jack an antenna up another 25 feet, you're going to improve regardless. But I think that it's going to be shown out in the distance.
Well, it usually does. Everything's amplified in the distance. You'll hear the weaker ones a little better. We're hoping the Bite Buster would show up because he could tell how well he sounds. And that's why I told Pete, I said, you can always go back and look at one of your past video gates and see what certain people give you on that radio and then go like, okay, now what is it?
Yeah, you could take notes, Pete.
It sounds a little bit too much like work.
That's fun work.
Guess he really don't want to know.
I'll find out when Bite Buster gets in here.
Well, he may be doing kitchen duty. Who knows?
He might be baking a pumpkin pie, man.
That's one of the things I'm baking.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Got an apple something, and a blackberry pie and a pumpkin pie. We got pies galore.
That sounds nice, man.
I like that blackberry pie. You don't run into that too often.
No, you don't. That's why I was glad to see that. We got ample supplies of whipped cream, so we're good to go.
Are you going to use that tonight?
No, that's saving for tomorrow's dinner.
I don't know. We might have to go over baggers. I would like a slice of the pumpkin. A slice of the pumpkin, please.
I'll have to fight you for that. Pumpkin's my all-time favorite.
You're going to have whipped cream on top of it.
Well, you absolutely.
Somebody's out there trying to get in. Go ahead there, Breaker. Go ahead out there, Break. I guess not.
It wasn't me, was it?
I heard him too, actually. I did hear him. If there's a breaker out there, go ahead. Nothing. Might have been Skip.
Or Skippy.
So has anybody made preparations for tomorrow's event?
Say what?
Has anybody made preparations for tomorrow's event?
Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier. Made green bean casserole and candied sweet potatoes and macaroni and cheese and dressed the bird. Yeah.
Okay. So you're going the other way then?
The other way?
Well, yeah, I took the battery out of the bathroom scale.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's preparations for the aftermath.
Yeah, well, that's different. But on a holiday like tomorrow, all diets are off.
That's right. Calories don't count on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you could pick that up on Monday.
That's right.
I was out there cutting the grass, man, trying to get it all pretty in case the guests want to go outside and browse around a little, you see what I'm saying? And now JR's calling for rain.
Cut the grass.
Yeah, actually, it really wasn't cutting the grass. It was sucking the leaves up and putting them in the baggers. And you know what I mean, and dumping them. So I was vacuuming. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so say my grass hasn't grown in well over a month. It don't mean no cutting.
Look at the bright side, Train. If it rains, you can show them your worm farm.
10-4. Yeah, well, Mrs. Train would like everybody to spread out. She doesn't want everybody, like, in the house. She wants them on the back porch. She wants them in the family room. She wants them. Yeah, I still think that thing said that the rain will be stopping and clearing up somewhere between 3 and 4 o'clock. The guests are not even expected to arrive, and some of them until then.
Hey, Train, I use that same method to vacuum up leaves over here, too.
Yeah, it saves you all that raking. Remember all that raking and your back be hurting and everything?
Oh, yeah. Yep, it's amazing. Because I've got a little 21-inch or 22-inch push mower with a bagger on it. And I've got 2 walnut trees in my backyard, and they just absolutely terrorize the yard of leaves. But whenever the backyard is covered with leaves, I just take my little push mower out. And it's amazing. It chews them up. It chews up the leaves so good that it turns them into almost like a powder. And then I get those lawn bags from the store, and that bag on the back of the mower, man. I'll tell you what, that grabs so much that I normally can only get like two of those bags inside of a lawn bag before the lawn bag is full.
Who's that out there? I hear Goosey out there. I hear OJR out there. You better bump it up if you want them guys to hear you. What, really?
Yeah, he's a mud duck.
Oh, it's a mud duck.
Yeah, Doug, man, that's the way I do it now. The boys are all gone. And, you know, before it used to be everybody grab a rake and y'all do, you know. Everybody be crying. It's time to rake them leaves. When they were little, I used to have them pick the dandelion flowers and put them in a bag, and I would pay them so much for, you know, that keep the seeds from multiplying if they collect all of the flowers.
Sorry, can't better hear. Hello there, Night Train.
Hey, Goose, how you doing, man?
I'm doing alright, and you?
Doing real good, man. Just sitting by the radio. Worked all day around the yard and in the house and stuff like that.
I was on the phone all day. I took off to be on the phone. You know, trying to get this stuff situated.
10-4, yeah. I did some painting on the indoors, right? And then after that, I went outside to do yard work, and I just come in.
Yeah, I didn't do no yard work. I showed up what I did.
I put up a light fixture for Mrs. Train. I picked it out, and she said it looks like a junction box.
I got a lot of leaves, so I got a mulch.
10-4.
So what were you on tonight there, old JR? On my 2995 there, with my M2 microphone there. That's what we got running tonight. The pick of the litter. Hey, Raji. Yeah, you're almost in my 30 patch. What am I giving you there tonight on that video? Am I giving you the original single? Yeah, you're about 9.25. You're about tied up with Pete. You guys will be neck and neck if you beat up on each other. What, Pete out here?
I don't know what happened to him. He was in here. I don't know what he's into now.
I want to drop them all on his head. He said he put his antenna up to 110 feet in the air.
Oh, I know. I heard about it, Derek. I guess he's making headway out of it there. I don't know, but he was in there. How you doing, 1, 2, 3?
Good, JR. Good, man. Yeah, he was giving me, I was down at the right over here in Trooper, 363 at Ridge Pike, and he was hitting me with almost 9 pounds.
Countywide.
There he is.
Countywide. What's up there, Pete?
What the hell are you doing? Holy hell, Goose. Why are you giving me 10 dB over 9?
So I want to.
Oh, all right. Well, if you want to do that, then I want to do this. All right. Which I can give as good as I get.
That's how you can get it, I guess.
I think I'll do this.
You turn on your 4-pill?
No, I'm not on my 4-pill. I never run my 4-pill on AM.
2-pill.
We're dead seeing 9.5 now, Pete.
Yeah, and I don't even have the knob all the way to onto the right.
Yeah, that's right. I'll still give you a run for your money, though. I'm not even in my spot.
Break 1, 3. Anybody got a copy on that?
You're gonna have to act like a bird.
I think that there's Freebird saying hello.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure I can emulate that handle.
Just say Freebird. That should do it.
Yeah, so handles Freebird, but I was just seeing if anybody responded to that.
When he makes that sound, I can hear him. He talks, I can't hear him.
So what kind of bird would that be there, Freebird? I thought he was one of them flying birds that just like soar in the air, you know, hang a laugh, take a dive, soar a little bit more, you know, float around, light every now and then. You almost sound like one of them birds that be on the ground, man.
Yeah, the old. That would be a chicken in distress.
He sounds funny when he does that. He does a good job, though. He's making me laugh.
That chicken makes that sound when it's laying the egg sideways. Yeah, what's up, Daryl? How you doing? We're doing good, Freebird. How you been? Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Noise out there.
There he is. Shout out to Freebird. Isn't that tomorrow night?
Drugs. No. Well, yeah, it is, but I figured I might not catch him in there in the morning, right? So I say it now so I don't forget it. Hope he says for drugs. How's it going out there, Goose?
Goose, you can't hear Freebird?
No, he can't hear anything because I plugged his ears.
He screams in the mic when he does that. That's what I hear when he talks. I can't hear him. I can hear him, but I just can't make out what he's saying.
They go behind the hill, getting on down.
Man, that was a triple quadruple or something.
I got the receiver involved.
Nonsense again. Norristown nonsense again. There's somebody getting on down the hill there. That's somebody different. I don't know who that was, but good evening.
Oh, that's behind the hill. I forget what his actual handle is. Come on in here, behind the hill.
How's that? Any better, Blake?
Oh, you were just fine before. There's just a whole bunch of us in here.
Is he behind Blueberry Hill?
Got a lot of noise out there. My receiver's in the mud.
Well, your transmitter's not. You're coming in here with the best of them from behind the hill. Just don't remember what you go by for a handle.
328 behind the hill. Big Ray. Happy holidays, brother. Radio.
Happy Thanksgiving there, 328 behind the hill. Spitfire 441 in the volcano crater.
It's starting to clear up a little bit for you. Everybody else, a lot of static coming through for me. I gotta work on it. Let me check something real quick.
Find out where Behind the Hill's located.
Springmount, Sparky's neighborhood.
Hear you repeat.
Oh, Springmount. Oh, down there by the ski resort.
Yeah, Spring bump.
Who's jumping on there now? Woohoo!
Yeah, buddy.
What's going on, Rebirth?
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good, man. Getting ready for the holiday, you know.
Yeah, it's a big tent over there. Got places to go tomorrow and people will see, you know, all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, if we don't eat nothing tonight, then we'll have more belly room tomorrow.
Oh, no, I gotta exercise that room. I had Burger King tonight. Tomorrow I'm having some ham.
Yellow Radio.
Hey, Chuck.
Good evening.
Thought I heard you in there, but I wasn't sure. Top of the evening. Happy Turkey Day.
Area up a little bit.
Oh, we're bumping heads for some reason. Happy Turkey Day.
Yeah, I looked for you on 160.
I was there. I was talking with Larry up in Connecticut.
Yeah.
But I was having RF feedback issues off and on. It wasn't exactly fun.
Yeah, the only person I heard was Don in Tennessee on 85.
They came in after I left. I was on from 6:30 till about 7:30. The DIY is on its way back home.
What did they find out with it, Pete?
He didn't tell me. Hopefully he left a note in the box to let me know, but in the email he didn't tell me anything.
Damn, Pete, you're swinging in my red. That's a shame. I'd be curious. I hope he let me know if he left you a note. I'm kind of curious. Might have been something silly, you know?
Kind of hope he left me a note. At least let me know whether it was something I did or something I didn't do.
Yeah, anyway,
Nothing to do with you. I just think it's one of those premature failure parts.
Yeah, in my pulse modulated transmitter. I looked that up today. I read up on Class D. It's freaking pulse modulation.
Well, yeah, sort of, but it's a little more complicated than that. Usually, Class D, you have several stages that turn on in sequence, and each one, has a piece of the sine wave. And by the time you're done, you reproduce all the sine wave.
Well, there is a digital sine wave and an analog input, and they kind of compare each other on the way out, or I don't know. The switching on and the switching off. This one switches off and that one switches on, and it doesn't run linear at all. It's all switching. 90% efficiency.
Yeah, that's how it gets its efficiency, because each part of the final, and there's multiple finals. You got to have multiple ones. Each one's responsible for a different part of the wave, and each one is on or it's off. So yeah, it's highly efficient.
Yeah, and when they run linear, that's when they destroy themselves.
Well, it's just like these cheap ass MOSFETs that they use in these chicken band radios. You don't bias them right, and they self-destruct.
What's the chicken band?
That's what we're on here.
That's the one on.
Uh-oh, Freebird, he's calling it a chicken band now.
Chicken band.
Yeah, gobbledy-gobble. Cluck, cluck.
Cluck, cluck. I'm out.
It is the chicken band. Wait, you're afraid to get your ham radio license.
Good evening out there, Chuck. Night Train was trying to get in there for a little bit just to say hello before you disappear.
Yeah, hello, Night Train. Yeah, I'm running my software-defined radio into a Henry 3K amplifier.
And Roger, your modulation is relatively soft, but you sound good.
You sound smooth, Train.
All right, I bumped up the mic gain. I don't know if that helps.
You sound good, man. You sound really good, nice and smooth.
Yeah, 350 watt carrier.
Roger, Chuck with the 350 watt carrier. It's been a long time, man. You've abandoned us. I'll have to write you up there, 10-4.
Yeah, I've been on the radio just on other bands.
Yeah, I heard you guys. I heard, I was talking to Pete, and he was letting me know that you guys are on 160.
Audio test.
Is it 160 or is it 60?
160.
160 meters. I also talk up the band on sideband to a group. I've been talking to this group up the band for about 2 years now.
Roger, yeah. Well, the faces are new down here now, man, and, you know, the names have changed and everything is different. Everything's different, except for Pete, me, Pete, Bagger, and, yeah, just me, Pete, and Bagger.
JR? Yeah, don't forget about me, Choo-Choo.
Well, no, you disappeared for longer than Chuck was gone.
I had to get things straight, see? I had to get used to this lingo you got going on here.
Go ahead there, Break.
Hey, good evening. That's the new guy here, Skyrider. How you guys doing?
Hello, Skyrider. Welcome aboard. Chuck, do you hear Skyrider? Skyrider's one of the new faces.
Yeah, I hear you.
How you doing, Chuck? Yeah, started to participate about 3 months ago.
Yeah, you're about a 5 and 7. Pretty good.
Yeah, you doing a 5 and 7 here too in Pine Forge.
Who's out there with that big radio?
Hello, Skyrider. Happy pre-Turkey Day, Spitfire County-wide.
How you doing there? Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you too there. And who was the gentleman right before you?
Skyrider is Badger. I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to you.
Badger, yeah, happy Thanksgiving. You coming here bright and strong here, bright and strong.
Very good. I hope to meet you someday in person. So, 73rds and happy holidays to you and your family. Happy Thanksgiving there, Skyrider. How you doing, bud?
All right, how are you?
All right. Can't complain.
My antenna tuner has met Skyrider in person, but I have not.
Hello, Skyrider. Your other neighbor. Just saying hello and happy birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, to you too, dear. It looks like the neighborhood is together, huh? All the way here from Train, and yeah, everybody is here.
Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Old JR.
Yeah.
Hey, Breaker.
Go ahead, Break.
Meatball Bandit here. What's going on, guys?
Hello, Meatball Bandit. Train opening the door for you.
Hello, Meatball. Yeah, we're missing Joker.
What's up, Meatball? How you doing?
Good evening, Meatball.
What's up there, Meatball? Have a good evening, Meatball.
Oh, man, way too many guys to list. How y'all doing tonight?
Yeah, the gang's all here.
Yeah, we getting ready for tomorrow, man.
Oh, yeah, man, getting the itis for the turkey. I think we ought to have an after-dinner net around 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Well, that'd probably be inevitable.
I'll be eating dinner all day, so I'll probably be having an afternoon nap.
Friday coming home and making some ham.
441, Bike Buster won't be able to make it tonight.
Oh, that's a shame.
Hey, Spitfire, you running the gate?
I am running the gate. I am indeed.
So, Pete, you still working tomorrow?
Yes, I'm working tomorrow.
Yeah, what time you go in?
11 to 11.
Oh, okay.
Goose, you're keying up on people. I can't hear. Well, open your ears.
Get a good radio.
Yeah, you got taters in your soul.
Record. I love it, man. You hear that? He said get a good radio. You didn't hear him, though. That's all right. Nah, I just gotta get my antenna fired. Yeah, you can get another antenna up. That's right. You got a breaker in there, guys. Breaker. Hello, gentlemen. Mr. K back on the air for a little while. How you all been? Well, Mr. K, good evening time, JR. Hey, JR.
Mr. K, night train waving.
Yeah, Mr. K, what's happening? Not too much, man. Finally got the antenna back up and blew the dust off. Yeah, I hear that. Heater and the antenna fell. It was a mess. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, but how we doing out there tonight, gentlemen? Good?
A lot of us in there, and it seemed like everybody's doing all right.
I'm doing all right. I got an antenna in the air.
Yeah, Spitfire's got his way up.
Yeah.
Do it by yourself?
510 feet above sea level.
Crater. Get dizzy just thinking about it.
Yeah, now he's finally creeping.
Yeah, he got his nose up out of the crater.
He's like Kilroy now, you know, just be
Wilson or that guy on Tim the Toolman Taylor there? I think it was Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
Must be close to me. Wait, you're talking about Mr. K Goose? I don't know his handle. Mr. K, is that you pegging Goose's meter? Go again? Yeah, he's pegging my meter. I don't know, you said somebody was close to you. How did he close to me? He's pegging my meter. Oh, whoever that is talking is blowing my way all up in my cherry patch. Yeah, that's how you are on my end. Yeah. I don't know, you guys better pump it up, man. You sound like you're barefoot. Who, me? Everybody's barefoot. What's up? You only give me like 9 pounds. He's talking about the cherry patch. I'm like, I'm waiting to see it. Over here, you ain't taking my shit.
Life is too short for QRP.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
That's right.
Must be close to me. He's over there in Eagleville. Yeah, roger that. Trooper PA, yep. Trooper, that's right. Trooper. I'm in Eagleville. Yeah, right? No, it's key running. I think I have it set right that it's not too loud to people that are close, but loud enough to people that are far away.
Sound real good up here in Pottstown, Night Train said it.
Hey, Night Train, how you been, man? I'm Mr. K down here.
All right, man, it's been a little while. What's up?
Not too much, man. I have problems with the antenna. It's D5000. One of the brackets broke and it slid down about 29 inches to the center.
Yeah, I understand that mean your SWRs went off.
Yeah, it was like 5.9 and blew the input on one side of my ear.
Oh, man, yeah, that's a bummer. So you got it all straightened out. You sounding real good.
Yeah, me and Rick spent the day up there bringing it up, bringing it down, bringing it up, bringing it down until we got it right.
Tim Roger, you mean Ranger Rick?
Yeah, 10-4.
Yeah, I miss him, man. Where's he hanging out at?
I'm sure he's at home laying on the couch.
Taking 4. I guess he's tired now, huh?
Yeah, man, works a lot of hours, dude. He even works Saturdays. He don't have to.
Oh, yeah.
Shout at him for me, man, when you hear from him. Let him know the train misses him.
Yeah, Roger on that. I'll let him know tomorrow morning. 4 to 6 he's on.
10-4.
Everybody up on the block, have a good evening. Happy birthday to almost 73rd. You're on the way. 754, Badger at North Coventry, PA. I'm back quiet and out.
Take my meter before. Enjoy your Thanksgiving there, Badger. Don't eat too much. I know you will. We'll catch up with you later. Have a good one.
Have a good one, Badger.
7-3 there, Badger. Thanks for the time at the Classic Radio Roundup.
Hey, Mr. P, is Chuck the same guy with 1 a.m. with that, what was it, 5-element beam hung up there on the tree on 29.9?
No, Chuck is the one with the DYY on 160 AM.
All right, I got confused. Okay. All right, my bad.
Chuck, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Chuck, have you heard or anything from Gene from Malvern? What became of him? I haven't heard his voice either for quite a long time.
I saw him at a ham fest about 3 years ago in Phoenixville.
Nothing on the air or anything like that?
No, you might reach out to Ron. Ron might have contact with him.
Roger that, yeah. Ron doesn't come down here too often either.
Yeah, try daytime sideband. He's been popping in the mornings.
Who's that, Ron over there, Noakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Ron.
The other day, he's doing good.
I see more from Ron on Faceplant than I hear him on the air, but I've ran into him a couple times here in the last couple of weeks in the mornings on this channel sideband.
Yeah, Roger that. He's pretty early in the morning.
I sold him an AL80B, and he's on like 40 meters and 75 meters with it.
Tell Roger. I have an antenna in my yard that belongs to him.
Prayer.
Day, Breaker.
Skippy checking in. On the T-Berry. Tea for Thanksgiving.
Welcome aboard, Skippy. I'm going to step aside so the boys can say hello.
Good evening there, Skippy. Oh, JR saying hello.
Top of the Classic Radio Evening, Skippy. Spitfire 441, your countywide radio.
Good evening, JR. Good evening, Spitfire, Night Train. Chuck, I believe, was your name there, and anybody else in there? Skippy Radio out in Morgantown.
Yeah, this is Chuck. I'm down in Westchester, just north of the borough there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming out here pretty good. I used to live down there in Malvern, but guy Gene, he was long gone by then. Guy we used to talk to.
Yeah, I know he went to the ham bands, but I just wonder how's his health.
Oh, the one operator, he died down there. So I was wondering if that was the same guy.
I don't know. I would have to ask Operator Ron. He would know because they were pretty tight.
Well, there was a net on 10 meters all those guys would check into, and then the net control passed, and one by one the guys were they were like almost 90 years old.
Yeah, that retired group on 435, they were there for years and years and years, every day. And then the regular net control guy died and the whole thing fell apart.
That's what happens.
You're not still on your sonar, are you, Train?
Yeah, why? Is it doing something different?
Nah, you changed mics?
No. Why? What's up?
Your audio got better. Sounds better. Sounds a little louder.
Oh, wow. Knock a little louder, sugar.
Give it another volt or two.
No.
Doesn't that happen just before a crap out?
Yeah, things get better just before they blow up.
You might be on something there, Chuck. Yeah, I didn't look at it that way.
Yep, things always get better just before they blow up.
Well, I hope not. Specifications are subject to change. Terms and conditions may apply at the train base station. These radios can take a hit at any moment.
Yeah, tell me about it. Try to make improvements and you wind up ruining things.
Well, that's what happens. You get gooder, you get gooder. You get better, and then it fails.
That's right.
Well, I did good on this antenna, but I ruined my whole 160 meter antenna situation. I'll just have to fix it. That's all.
Like Dave said, coax speed.
Well, I'm going to put it back the way it was. The Ballon outside, coax outside. This twin lead feeder into the shack didn't work out so well.
I don't think you should give up on it just yet.
I wonder if it's something inherent in the LMAC itself that's allowing that to happen.
I mean, I would check and make sure. I mean, if your signal improved that much, I don't know how you want to go back.
I don't know if it was a monumental improvement. That's just one night. That wasn't. That band's too unpredictable to tell if that wasn't the band or my antenna.
Well, you're right, but that's why I say, give it a few more days and see if the improvement's consistent or not.
Well, I can't really prove that out because I can't get a stable signal because I keep getting RF feedback.
Okay, well, turn the mic gain down. I don't know.
Dude, trust me. What do you think I've been keep falling away to all night here? Fooling around, trying different things, putting it on the air, and I'm RF feedbacking. I was able to cure it for a short period of time, but it keeps coming back.
That's a shame.
Which radio are we talking, Pete?
My 160 meter tube transmitter, I'm getting RF feedback in the shack because I brought twin lead into the shack, and it's been a nightmare ever since I did that.
Oh, wow. It's acting like an antenna.
That's what it is.
It's acting like RF flying around and getting back into the radio and messing everything up. So putting the Ballon back outside. That's all there is to it because it's too much of a nightmare to do it inside.
I always thought the Ballons was supposed to have been outside anyway.
My tuner has a balanced output, 2 posts on the back of the tuner, and it's supposedly rated for high power where my inline Ballon is not. So that was the thing. So I could get more power out, and I'll just use the Ballon in here, put it on the posts on the back of the tuner. Well, all that did was create a nightmare.
I built a homebrew tuner. It's good for 15 kilowatt.
See, that's what Chuck. That's what Dave said I need. Chuck is your tuner. He says he's got an ugly version. I might have to borrow that from him and see how that works out. And then if that works, then I'll make my own. But he said what you got is the way to go, whatever that is.
There's a picture of it on my QRZ page.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look. I'm gonna need to do something like that. I got to get a basis where to start with something like that.
Yeah, I have about $600 in parts on it, which isn't too bad.
Yeah, considering how much a good high-powered antenna tuner nowadays costs as much as what a high-powered amplifier used to cost.
I went through 4 or 5 tuners. They kept flashing over on 160. That's why I homebrewed it.
You know, it's kind of looking like that's the way I'm going to need to go.
Yeah, the hardest thing to come by is a matched pair of roller inductors.
Can't you use some kind of tapped inductor?
Oh, sure, yeah.
That you can homebrew. I can homebrew that myself.
Yeah, you can wind a coil out of 1/4 inch, copper.
Yeah, I know I can homebrew a coil. I've already done that. I've already wound inductors and stuff on my lathe, smaller inductors, but I know I could do something bigger. My Tram Titan, it has an inductor in there on the variable tuner, and that variable inductor went south. Well, that particular part is made of unobtainium. So I took measurements and everything and did some calculations. I got a piece of Delrin and some enameled wire, and I made my own. Fixed the radio.
There are quite a few AM guys on 75 meter that have homebrewed their balanced tuner, and that's exactly what they did. They would wind the coil out of 1/4 inch copper.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to need to do. Flat copper, right?
No, like 1/4 inch round copper tubing.
Oh, why wouldn't you want to use flat? Because that's what Dave's using. He's using flat copper coils.
I fabricated a tool that edge winds coils out of copper strap.
Yeah, I all I need to purchase is some big bread slicer air variable caps, or maybe even some vacuum caps or something. But I'm pretty sure I can make my own inductor.
About 23, 24 microhenry, and then the variable cap needs to be about 0 to 1,000 puff.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, that's what I need to do.
Was it like a Pi network?
Pretty much. Don't say pie. It'll make me hungry.
Bagger, you're not burning them pies, are you?
Oh, hell no. They came out of the oven all nicey and goody.
I use a 1-to-1 balun on the input of the tuner to convert from coax to balanced line.
A 1-to-1 on the input.
Yeah.
And then it got quiet.
I was thinking about a turkey sandwich. 2 pieces of bread, mayo, salt and pepper, and turkey breast. Yeah.
That's what I'll be eating for the next week.
That's my favorite part of it, though. Seriously, I love leftovers. When it comes to that, I'm in.
Who's that knucklehead?
Don't feed it, Bagger. It'll come back.
Coming.
Yeah, I was just ignoring that.
That was Freebird expressing himself.
That's a funky way to express.
Yeah, throwing up old Funko out there. Yeah, Sergeant on the Rifles coming up Saturday morning, Saturday, Sunday, and so on and so forth.
We all got turkeys at work on Monday, and that thing is still rock solid, frozen.
Hey, Skyride, are you still in there, man?
He's on 2 meters right now.
Oh, man.
2 meters? Oh, no.
It's not classic 2-meter roundup.
That's where he's rodeoing.
take it that there's enough people up there to talk to.
Believe it or not, he's gotten in there. He's got a few of them up there. Gumby was in there the other night. Yeah, pretty bird still out there. Go in there, Breaker 13.
Night train, how about it, night train? Who's going to do a show?
Hey, guitar man. The guitar man's gonna steal the show. How you doing? It's been a long time.
Hello.
Tim Roger, how's everything, man?
Oh, I was up the turkey and we're on those mashed potatoes and green beans. Nothing a good Thanksgiving.
Tim Roger, well, I seen some ribs unfalling in the sink. So there's going to be more than turkey around here. I seen ribs. I'm thinking I might go after them more than the turkey, because she said she's going to cook them on the grill in the morning. 10-4?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tom, I haven't heard from Mr. Bill lately. Is everything all right?
We might be up some medical procedures.
Roger that. Well, if you hear from him, man, tell him I asked. Also, I want you to know I heard from Dan, 911, 10-4. Yeah, he's supposed to be moving back into the area. He's been keeping me posted. They've been having a little bit of difficulties with the paperwork there, 10-4.
Okay, well, I'm sure we'll put a radio up. I'll catch up with him.
Roger that, man. Yeah, it's nice to hear from you, man. I really appreciate it. Guitar man, you know it is your night train. Your knight in shining armor.
Yeah, I'm good on this channel.
Hey, guitar man, don't make yourself so scarce, man. Come up and say hello there, 10-4.
Alright, and you have a good Thanksgiving. With that, I'm back quiet off the tree.
Alright, you do the same, man. It's real nice to hear from you, old train. We're standing by.
Hey, where's that guitar man located?
I'm up here by the pagoda in Reading.
10-4 on the pagoda in Reading. Okay, I guess you can hear me then. This here's 1, 2, 3. I'm sitting over here on Arcola. Arcola, Eagleville. Yeah. Are you familiar?
I got a copy, 1, 2, 3, but I don't know what you're talking about.
He's over there by the Montgomery County Prison.
Jail is Eagleville.
Montgomery County Prison.
That's the jail.
Well, that's what you're close to. A landmark you probably would know. You know, Montgomery County Prison, not necessarily Eagleville, or especially not Arcola.
Yeah, the jail. Yeah. Yeah, 10-4. The guys bumped heads. Yeah, I'm over here in the mobile out here.
Near Montgomery County Prison.
Will you stop with the prison? It's a jail, man. Prisons are state. It's a prison, man. It's a prison.
That's a prison. Montgomery County Prison. Jail.
Not the kind that you drink at. Got bars in there. They keep the temperature pretty low. They set the bar low.
Jail is when you're in the township lockup. Prison is when you're in county or state or federal. That's prison.
Yeah, people think, hey, that time.
It's a prison because you're just not in there overnight for a DUI.
Prison like being married. It ain't a state prison, but it's a prison. More. And jail less than 24 months.
Jail is what your local township has. That's jail, where they put you in. You know, you were disorderly conduct, and they throw you in there, fingerprint you, and you're out that afternoon. That's jail. When you're in there for 30 days or a year or more, local, county, federal, state, that's prison.
Give your old lady Irish sunglasses, or you're going to prison.
Wonder where Mr. Fix-It is tonight.
Maybe.
He's in jail.
Well, if he's in jail, he'll be out on his own recognizance.
He was in there last night, but he was out there pretty good somewhere. And Panty Snatcher was up there at the Pagoda Raceway there.
In jail?
The Pagoda Raceway? Not, did I say Pagoda? Poconos. Poconos Downs or something like. He was up there at the Poconos, the racetrack.
Man, you're all over the place there, JR. First you're at the Pagoda, then you're at the Downs, and then you're at the Poconos. They're all different places.
Well, yeah, you know why? Because I'm used to covering all the areas at once. How about it?
Well, I'm looking at the Doppler radar, and it is snowing up in the Poconos.
Right now? Yeah, I think it's supposed to.
We're supposed to get a pretty decent amount.
Yeah, I saw 3 to 6. I don't know if it's going to stay that way.
Well, 3 to 6 up there, right?
Yeah, we're not going to get anything with rain here.
Yeah, that's supposed to start in about like an hour and a half.
Just south of Lake Wallenpaupack.
What was that, Chuck?
The snow is just south of Lake Wallenpaupack.
Yeah, keep it up there.
Oh, man. I hope it doesn't stay around. I got to go up there on Friday.
Oh, it's going to get cold. So how much are we getting? We're not getting nothing. We're getting some rain. Dave's going to go up there with his long johns, his scarf, and his ski cap with eyes in the, eyes and the mouth covering his face there with that long Christmas ski cap. There you go.
With the pom-pom on top.
I need not say more.
You need the pom-pom on top.
So I got one of them. Don't you laugh. It's red, green, white, and it has a green pom-pom on top.
Ah, you're styling.
Got that up there at Christmas Village. Are you the elf this year? I'm always the elf. Oh, J.R. Elf.
Now, JR, you know you're not no elf.
Well, I don't know. I feel like an elf. He's an elf if he wants to be.
I'm looking at the future radar, and the whole southern tier is just inundated with snow.
Southern tier of what?
New York, Pennsylvania, that's the southern tier.
I'm looking at the radar right now. I see the snow moving into the northeast. Oh, well.
What direction is it coming from?
Southwest to northeast.
Yeah, pretty much. But it doesn't look like it's going to last all that long.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I see it, coming down.
Oh, there's just a gap, and then there's more behind it. Oh, look at that.
And I'll let you know when it's getting down near me.
Uh-oh. What's going on, Top Gun? Train waving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving there, Train.
Tell Bad Girl, Train said Happy Thanksgiving too.
Oh, 10-4, will do.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep, turkey, right back at everybody. So, what's going on, guys?
Good evening, Top Gun. I hope you're behaving yourself.
Hell no.
Howdy, Top Gun. Spitfire. Happy Turkey Day.
Countywide, countywide, countywide.
Radio.
That's Rooster's line.
Well, Rooster ain't here to do it, so I will.
Hey, we're missing a Rooster and a Joker.
I think Joker said last night he won't be in here tonight. That's what he said.
And Bite Buster is visiting with friends.
I think he's a turkey.
Yeah, it is kind of odd he's not in. But yeah, you're like you said, he's a hide.
No Rooster either.
No alley cat. No alley cat. He's hibernating too. Renegade.
Renegade was in here. You just need to call him. He's listening. You got to call him from the talk.
Alright. Maybe since I mentioned his name, maybe he'll key up. You know, Blue Max or...
I'm still here listening.
I heard you.
Told you he was listening.
I heard you.
By the way, hello Wayne. I didn't say hi to you. Hi, JR.
Yeah. What's going on, JR?
Getting ready for Boyd Day there. Making room in the old pouch. Going to do it up and then roll over and play dead.
Well, you cleaning the pallet for tomorrow?
Yeah, pretty much so. You can't overdo it, but I will. You know how that goes. It's that day, what they say, the old diets are off?
Yeah, well, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna eat some turkey and some stuffing and this, that, and the other thing, and get belly up. Maybe turn my CB radio on or watch a bunch of football and take a nap.
I just want to let you know, Train invited us all over for ribs tomorrow. He's having ribs.
Oh, what? Everyone at Train's house tomorrow?
Big barbecue. Yep, everybody over at Train's for ribs. I'm into that.
Thanksgiving ribs? Wow.
I'd sooner have ribs than turkey.
I'll go with that.
Imagine that.
Said your wife wanted us all around. I heard you say it.
JR, you bad.
I'm a bad man.
Mrs. Train's on. I'm Train. We're coming to your house for ribs? God damn.
What kind of wine does Mrs. Train like? We'll make sure we'll make it worth your while.
Turkey ribs. Oh, forget it. I'm not coming.
Why not?
Turkey ribs.
No turkey ribs. I'm talking about pork ribs, man. The real thing.
I heard someone say turkey ribs.
Now, that's just wrong.
That's kind of like an oversized wishbone.
Pork
Yeah, pretty much.
sandwiches, barbecue, and coleslaw, and baked potatoes, and oh, no, Train, yeah, man.
Time for it.
Yeah, with all the fixings.
What's going on, Uncle Dave?
Oh, just hanging in here, enjoying a pre-Thanksgiving classic radio roundup.
10-4 on that.
Got the pies out of the oven. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, she's been up there getting stuff ready for tomorrow. I had to work all day today. I had to service my work truck and being a mechanic instead of a truck driver, but yeah, had a good day. Can't wait for tomorrow. Eat a whole bunch of food, get all bellied up, take a nap on the recliner.
Sounds like a plan.
Maybe watch a little football, in between naps.
Yeah, well, that's Thanksgiving, man. There's always football.
The plan. Or CB radio, depending on, what's going on.
There you go.
Jack, are you gonna be home all day?
Yeah, I should be.
Well, JR invited everybody over for ribs at train.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's tempting. Yeah.
Oh, I'll be there. My family can stay home and eat turkey. I'm going to train.
You want the address?
Oh, I already know where he lives.
1313 Mockingbird Lane, right?
JR, you bad.
Lock the doors, pull the shades.
Yeah, but you can't hide the CB antenna.
I can't hide it. You could paint it camouflage, but nah, can't hide it.
Yeah, for 44 days, man, there was no visible antenna, man, and he got out real good.
Yeah, well, he made wire antennas, blended them into trees.
I'm surprised the trees didn't, interfere.
Now, maybe they did a little bit, but not enough to really affect them.
Oh, man, I'd be in Lansdale in the parking lot at the bicycle shop and key up, and 44 Dave will answer.
My antenna's in a tree.
So is mine.
Yeah, no, Dave never really got out that well. I only had like a 1 on him on all the locations I've been to.
Who, 44 Dave?
Yeah, I mean, you always heard him, though.
Oh, we always heard him, man. He used to keep me entertained. He was like my GPS.
Yeah, I just liked him because, you had intelligent conversations, so, it just worked out perfect for me.
44 Dave was the channel caretaker. He turned the lights off at night and turned them on again in the morning.
Yep, he was always around. He was on a pretty good hill, but the whole thing was that quarter wave wire antenna hanging in a tree that he used. It's still there.
Yeah, very, very nice station, man. He operated it well.
He had quite a collection of good classic radios, too.
I found a guy down in Paoli. Has I'm going to say it's an old Moonraker. And it's all beat up and bent. He don't talk on it. But every time I go by this place, there's nobody outside or getting out of a car that I can, I'm not going to go knock on a door, but somebody down there at one time had a radio.
I think you should knock on the door, Top Gun. Just go and knock on the door. Man up.
Yeah. What do you want for that pretzel that you got up there?
Well, it's not the antenna. It's what might be left inside, I see a bunch of them. I see all kinds of old aluminum antennas down on the main line on these old houses, and it's like, oh, God.
And there's probably a slew of classic radios on the inside of that house. Upstairs in the attic, left-hand side, in the corner.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. This box with a Browning Golden Eagle in there. You want it? I'll give me $30. Okay.
Yeah, original boxes and everything.
I saw an astro beam up in the air. It looked like a skeleton.
PDL2, new in the box.
Yeah, but you never know, I got a couple guys down here outside of Maple Grove. There's the one guy knocked on his door, and he was like, well, he goes, I got rid of my radio. He goes, I have one radio, and he was like 90 years old. And he goes, I just listen, I don't talk. And he said, I got rid of everything years ago, and it's like, oh, God.
Well, some people just grow out of it.
Top Gun, how's Digger doing, before you leave?
Oh, Digger's doing fine. Doing good.
10-4.
Not bad at all, just, doing his thing.
Yeah, you sound like him now, man. You sound like him. That's what made me think of him, 10-4.
What, I sound like him?
Yeah, you do.
Well, we are father and son.
10-4.
Hey, Night Train, I'll tell you what, whatever you're talking on tonight, I do like the sound of that radio.
That's my sonar. Thank you. Yeah, the sonar, 40. It's a 40-channel model with a Silver Eagle D104.
Yeah, 10-4, I can hear the clunk. But yeah, that radio, I'll tell you what, that radio, with your voice, that thing works.
That does sound good.
Bagger, you sound good too. So keep some of them flowers.
Something. I mean, you were a little soft in the beginning, but now you've got a little bit of punch and definitely a punch of low end now.
She's warmed up. She's nice and warm now, man.
Yeah, that's why I asked you if you changed mics or something, or radio. I definitely noticed a difference.
Didn't hear the breaker.
Go ahead there, Break.
Yeah, good evening, gentlemen. You know who it is? The biggest mud duck in Montgomery County in the motor car waving a hand. Bassmaster, long time no hear. Sounding good. In my neighborhood. Oh, JR, happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, full on there, JR, man. No pain, no strain. I just came out here to spark up a cigar. It's been a while. And, just fired up the old truck, letting it run a little bit here, and heard you guys talking there, Timber. Hey, Roger, well, say hi to some of the guys there. Night Train's in there, Dave's in there. They got a whole slew of them in there, so I'll let them all say howdy to you. Been a while.
Hello there, Bassmaster. Night Train waving.
Yeah, 410 Roger Train, you sounding good, my friend. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving coming up there tomorrow, there, friend.
Yeah, you too, man. All right, I'm gonna stand by. Night Train base station. I'm quiet.
How about it, Bassmaster? Hey, Bassmaster. Top Gun up here in Maple Grove.
Yeah, 400 Top Gun, man. A long time no hear, man. You're sounding good down here in Red Hill, there, Temple.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, 400, man. How's this thing sounding up there, right?
Oh, you're making the trip. I can hear every word you're saying.
Yeah, 10-4. All right, man. Oh, glad to know it's working. You're sounding good as usual. Nice loud audio down here in the Red Hill there, 10-4.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, how's this thing doing down there?
They give me one swing and three, but you're really loud, which sounds good there, Roger.
10-4.
How about that, Bassmaster? I hear somebody in the weeds calling me. Who'd that be? Come on. I'm in the weeds. I'm on the hill, man. I'm on the hill with this barefoot radio. Who is that? 1, 2, 3? That's 1, 2, 3. How's it going? Yeah, I hear you. You're low, dude, as usual. I don't know why. It must be where I sit in my truck, but I do hear you. Howdy there. Yeah, howdy, man. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm up on the hill over here, 400 feet of elevation. And, like I said, I'm barefoot, but I'm in DX mode, so I'm surprised. I mean, I hope you're not having a hard time hearing me. Yeah, 4-rider. Yeah, I struggle. I hear you, but I struggle. And I don't know why, but, anyway, I hope you have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow there, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 10-4, man. All right, I just wanted to get in there and get a shot. You're sounding good enough to where I can hear you, but, I don't know. It's just a little low there on my end, but, that's usually the way it goes for some reason. Maybe because I'm, facing the wrong way or something there, Roger. Yeah, that's right. 10-4. All right, man. You have a good Thanksgiving too. I'll let the other guys go. 10-4. What's up there, buddy? Yeah. Who's that? Holy shit! I can't even remember. Come on, you met me a long time ago. I know who it is. I just can't think of the name. Maple Grove. Come get it out. You sound good, Goose. Sound real good up here, Ryder. Roddy. Yeah, Thanksgiving, man. I just want to say howdy, that's all.
Who's calling on Maple Grove?
Haven't heard you in a long time.
Hey, Skippy.
Yeah, you got that 400 Goose. Top Gun's out there trying to talk to somebody on standby.
What's going on, buddy?
Not much, just hanging out. You know, I'm usually in here on Classic Radio Roundup. I didn't make the last one, but usually I'm in here.
10-4, well, happy Thanksgiving, man.
Same right back. You on the SPE?
No, I'm on my Connex 3300.
Okay, gotcha.
It's sitting over here right next to me.
Yeah, I don't know if you hooked up a classic for classic night or what. That's why I asked.
10-4. All right, I'll get back on the side here for a little bit.
All right, take care, man. What's the matter, Goose? You couldn't hear Top Gun talking out there? No, I don't got good ears. My thing is too low to the ground. Yeah, he's up there like by Maple Grove, man. That's a pretty good shot from, I think it's Valley Forge or wherever you're at there, Ryder. Roddy.
Morning.
Yeah, I gotta get up to one of these days. I gotta, put the other antenna up actually. But it gets up higher as I do, so. Yeah, you guys keyed up at the same time on my radio.
You need an antenna at 110 feet.
Yeah. That's gonna be up there.
Anyway, Goose, Top Gun hears you, but you can't hear him. Go ahead, Goose. Go ahead and shout for Top Gun again. Give it a shot.
To who?
Top Gun. He goes by Top Gun.
What's up there, Top Gun? How you doing tonight?
No doubt about it. I got a grip on you now. Top Gun up here in Maple Grove.
I can't hear Top Gun.
He has no copy on your Top Gun. His antennas is kind of, it's kind of, what's that word I'm looking for?
Goose is all mouth, no ears.
Jesus, you guys are tough.
I don't know about that trampoline.
But it's weird though. I can hear him. I can hear him clean as day.
You have a better setup.
How about Top Gun? You got a copy on the Freebird?
The radio's only like 26 feet off the ground.
Nice. Yeah, you're coming pretty good. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm going to step back out. I've got a couple other things I'm trying to do, so.
All right, Freebird. Hey, happy Thanksgiving right back at you.
Yeah, fools. Yep, happy Thanksgiving to all you. All you guys. Take care. You got a compromised antenna. How's that?
He's got a shitty antenna.
I don't want to be rude about it. I'm just trying to be polite.
Well, you were totally, you were correct with the compromised antenna.
I thought you were going to say something silly there. For a moment, even you started to laugh.
Yeah. I enjoyed that. That was funny.
Yeah, he runs a little bit of power behind it. That's why he transmits further than he can hear, but you're getting down there anyway. Like that 1, 2, 3 heard you. He's in the same area. He's actually in Wayne.
10-4. I just went through Wayne 2 days ago.
Aren't you the lucky one?
I got like 3 pounds of noise, but I didn't have that noise though. I can probably hear him. I can hear him like a little bit. I just can't make out what he's saying.
How can you possibly have 8 pounds of noise?
I said 3 pounds. 3 pounds of noise.
Oh, you put 3 on the left side, you put 3 on the right side, you get an 8.
No, it's only 3.
You probably get 3 pounds of noise. school in a special place.
But you can't like it. I'm kind of the noise.
He went to that special school. Oh, geez, okay. I'm going to stand by. Say good evening time, Mr. Bagger, there, and get a chance to say howdy, howdy.
Yeah, I don't know why the noise was so high tonight.
I hear you. Yeah, 400, man. Have a good Thanksgiving there tomorrow if I don't key this radio back up.
Ah, you too, man. Enjoy yourself, and may you spend it with the people who matter the most.
Yeah, 400. We'll have to work and get a free meal there, right?
Yeah, I got you.
Has Rand McNally been here tonight? I haven't heard him. Is he not on?
Rand McNally?
Yeah, what the hell is this fucking hand? I never remember handles. I'm horrible. I'm getting old. Mr. BSA.
Oh, Spitfire.
Yeah, Rand McNally, remember? Mr. Montgomery County, Northwest, Southeast, you know?
That's right. That's it. I'm Rand McNally, your Atlas.
I was listening to that one classic radio roundup where we got into a big argument over all that stuff.
Red Hill, I stand by my statement. Northwest part of the county. Pottstown, southwest part of the county.
See, listen, hey, what's up there, buddy?
I've been here all night.
Hey, just been listening. Good to hear you there, my friend.
Yeah, it's good to be heard. Good to hear you too. Happy Turkey Day.
Yeah, same to you, big brother. Yeah, no, I was listening to that the other night laughing. That was actually a pretty good radio roundup there. It was pretty funny. I was laughing.
There is some funny things that are now recorded for posterity in the future. Whether that's a good or bad thing, it remains to be seen, but some of it going back over is pretty funny.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah. Good stuff, man. All right, I want to speak here. Listening to Sam Baggin, and good hearing you there, my friend.
All right, take care. Thanks for the shout. I'm here studying my atlas, so I know where things are at. 10-4. Yeah, sounding good as always. Countywide.
Northeast of where you're at. Northeast of where you're at. Bassmaster Mobile, we're on the mill.
Well, if you're in Red Hill, you're straight north of me.
Well, where are you at? Saratoga? No, I'm north and I'm east.
Well, north, maybe east about 30 degrees, but not much more than that.
Well, 30 degrees is still east, right?
Well, it's 30 degrees east of north, yeah.
Well, put it this way. I'm closer to Jersey. I'm more in New Jersey than you, Timor.
Oh, yeah. Well, anything east of Bally is closer to New Jersey.
Where's Rooster at when you need him?
He knows. Look at his feathers. Hi, Child 13.
Go ahead, Top Gun.
Thanksgiving to everybody. Have yourselves a good night. I'm going to turn this thing off, and I'll talk at you later. Have a good one. Top Gun up here in Maple Grove. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, Top Gun. Have a good Thanksgiving. Good to hear you in there. Glad you popped in. Always a blast. Keep it safe. Catch you later.
Happy Thanksgiving there, Top Gun. Thanks for stopping by at a classic radio roundup.
Thanksgiving there. Man, I forget your handle. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Top Gun. All right, there, Mr. Gunner. Take care up there in Berks County. You know what it is. Your friend in the corner of the northeast corner of Montgomery County. We got it down.
Night, Top Gun train.
That's the northwest corner.
And then it got quiet.
Oh, no.
Yes, it did.
Hey, Bassmaster,
Yeah, go ahead.
you know where Huntington Valley is?
Yeah, 232, Roger.
So what part of the county is that in? If you're in the Northeast, where is that?
Well, on a normal globe, on a normal map, that is southeast Montgomery County.
It'd be in Bucks County.
All right, what is Cheltenham then? If Huntington Valley is in the southeast, what is Cheltenham, which is further south and further east?
Further southeast Montgomery County.
Okay, I'm just checking.
And then Red Hill would be northeast, Pottstown would be northwest, Valley Forge / almost Montclair would be southwest, and so on and so forth.
Well, I consider Pottstown the southwest. Montclair is more east of here, so it's not. No. I have to break out the atlas. Montgomery County is a rectangle. It's canted to the side, so it's not exactly level, but you got four corners to it, so you can only have four cardinal points on the map.
Well, on a county map in the state of Pennsylvania, yes, it's horizontally shaped. But on a global map, on a normal, looking at it, it is, northeast is the northeast corner. Therefore, Green Lane, Palm, northeast. Norristown is down towards the southwest, Valley Forge, etc.
Now that would be the southeast. Cheltenham is about almost as far southeast as you can get in the county. But then you got places like Hatboro. That's the northeast, if you ask me. It's the top right corner of the county.
Let me ask you a question. If you're in Willow Grove, and you're going to travel to Norristown, which direction do you travel?
From Willow Grove to Norristown, I'm going west.
Okay, so that would be west, towards the west of Montgomery County. Norristown is in the southwest of Montgomery County. Willow Grove is in the southeast of Montgomery County.
Yeah, and where is Hatboro Horsham? That's in the northeast part of the county. And Pottstown is further west of Norristown, so that must be further to the southwest. Although you got to go northwest to get there.
Oh, Pottstown is north and west in the county. Northwest, being in the corner of northwest Montgomery County on a regular map, not the state county map. And Huntington Valley,
It's gonna last forever.
southeast. You start.
10-4, Roger. 10-4. We'll just have to agree to disagree on that one.
And this portion of Classic Geographical Roundup is brought to you by...
How about Rosemont? It's brought to you by your doctors. In the 1950s, your doctors say smoke Camel cigarettes. They're good for you. How about Hardware in Rosemont? Where are they at?
out there.
They're where they belong. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I'm somewhere in Montgomery County. I ain't quite sure. I used to know where I was, but now I'm not sure. I just know where I am, and I'm right here.
I'm in hell. That's where I'm at.
I'm not in Montgomery County. I'm in Berks. How about that?
Some of us are here and some of us are not.
Yeah, and Berks County's shaped like an amoeba.
Yeah. No, it's shaped like a diamond.
Like an amoeba.
No, it's flat. Flat edges, like a diamond.
It's very much like a one-celled organism.
But yeah, but Berks County is where all the power's at.
What kind of power?
Well, the nuclear power plant in this area is in Montgomery County, so that's where all the power's at.
What about PP&O? Yeah, it's real close to you. OGR got all the power. Berks County got all the power. Dave even knows it. Dave's got it going on over there.
One benefit of living close to the power plant is if it ever goes nuclear and goes up, I'll just be dead in a flash. You all are going to go through a long, painful radiation death.
I won't, because I'm upwind.
Red Hill's close enough to Limerick where it ain't gonna matter. I'm right on the 10-mile line. You believe that? My house is right on the 10-mile line. So I gotta step out to the neighbor's yard.
Yeah, there's a Limerick siren right down the bottom of my street. I think that's the borderline.
You know what's really strange is when they touch that siren once a month, I can't hear the damn thing here at my house, and I'm 2 miles away.
Well, it depends on what test they run. Sometimes they just do what they call a growler, or it just goes "Rrr" for a second, and if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it.
I never hear it. I never hear it.
How close to you to a siren are you?
The closest one I know is over near Ranger Rick's house.
Yeah, it might be too far away for you to hear. I got one right at the bottom of my street, so I hear it when it goes off.
So why is someone that's 2 miles away not close enough to hear a siren? I guess it won't matter because I'll be gone.
Yeah, probably. And then I'll get that phone call.
Your wire will still be up there.
Why would you get a phone call? The whole place would be vaporized.
Nah, it doesn't go boom. It just melts down into the ground and spews a bunch of radioactive, debris into the air.
Well, you'll just have to come over here in your Tyvek suit and gather the gear then.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. And then we'll escape to Jersey.
Swallow some iodine.
It's all about the radios, man. It's the radios.
You gotta save the radios.
Well, Dave and I have a pact.
That's right.
Pack of what?
Whoever goes first, the other gets his radios to save it from their wives.
Well, yeah. Well, your wife's gonna call me, so.
Yeah, and I got to beat yours to the bonfire.
Yeah. That's what, I'll have to write my will to specify that, the radio equipment gets donated.
Yeah, that way, well, if she's the executor, I guess she has to follow it to the letter of the will.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
And ribs.
Where there's a will, there's somebody that's looking to contest it.
The nuclear meltdown radio. I'm still thinking about them ribs. I really am.
You got a special recipe for making ribs there, Train?
No, actually, it's her. They're real good, man. I don't have to worry around here. I get in there now and then and burn, but they're good around here, man. These people are like gourmet cooks.
What these people? Is this Mrs. Train's recipe?
Yeah, but her daughter, I have to say this real quiet. Her daughter's even better than she is.
Oh.
Seriously, man.
Well, you gotta save a plate for us, man. All your favorite radio buds here,
Well, JR got first dibs.
Man, I got my bib on right now. I said, ribs for real. I'm on my way. This is how low he had to say it was better.
I'm closer. I'm quicker.
You know, your old lady here ain't talking.
She sleep right now, boy, but if she catch me.
Uh-oh. I might be able to use that as a bargaining chip.
And Roger on the microchip.
Now, I just had a vision.
What?
Did any of you guys ever see Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, what was his name? Boss Hogg? But there was one scene in there where he was talking on the radio and eating a rib at the same time. What do you think? His hands are all sticky. He's got rib juice running down his chin, and he's sitting there
the man and stuff with Buford T. Justice. But what we're going to do, we're going to go over to train some more. See, we're going to have ribs, then we're going to go in the radio room, and we're going to shout for Alley Cat all day long. We can shout him his box.
Wonder where Alley Cat is. He should be in here tonight.
He's preparing for his Thanksgiving.
He's enjoying all. All right, gentlemen, I want just finish up this cigar, and I want to say 73's and happy Turkey Day coming up tomorrow. You know who it is, your friend and the biggest mud duck in Montgomery County, the northeast corner of the county, Bassmaster Mobile. We're back quiet.
Roger, Roger. Have a good one.
Good night, Bassmaster. Good to hear you in there. Take care. Happy birthday. Oh, JR, we'll catch you again.
See you later there, Bassmaster.
Nighty-night from the night train, Bassmaster, train base station quiet.
Have a good night there, Bassmaster. Have a good Thanksgiving, no doubt. All right, 73s. I heard everybody. They key up. Take care. You know who it is. I'm back quiet.
So when did you get the 40 channel sonar there, Train? How long have you had that?
Quite a while. Quite a while. Oh, I tell you what I did. I got rid of all of the other sonars. All of them. This is the only sonar here. It was one of those things, man. The radio collection was just, it's like, you know what? Pick the cream of the crop, let the rest of them go.
Yeah, that one sounds real good. That one gets the thumbs up.
JR told me when he first came back, he told me to throw that sonar 2340 in the trash can.
I remember that. It was sounding bad, brother. You gotta admit it, it was bad. Ouch.
So what changed? Did you get somebody to fix it?
I think it was one bad tube. What was that? Not 6BA6. Oh, the AQ5.
The modulator tube.
10-4.
Wait a minute now. I don't know. Maybe they changed with the 40 channel, but the FS23 has a push-pull output. It's got a single tube. You know, it's a dual tube, and it runs a push-pull, so it's not an AQ5. It's something else.
I think the AQ5 was the actual final, not the modulator.
It's a BQ5 then.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. The one in the back. Left-hand side.
Yeah, that's the RF final. That's a BQ5.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, was it a 6BQ5 or a 12BQ5?
I believe it's a 6, if it's like the FS23. I know when I got mine, the radio only put out about a half a watt. That tube was spent. I stuck a new tube in there and it jumped up to 6 watts.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'm like, well, I'm not having any trouble out of it, but with all of the flowers it got, you could expect this rascal to be dead by next Thursday.
Oh no.
You know how that go, man.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I don't have any backup for sonars, man, but yeah, this one here was the cream of the crop. The only thing that I don't like about it, because Bagger, you would understand this. Instead of the Nuvister in the front end of the receive, they put a little tiny 1x1 inch little board with transistors or something on them to feed the front end of the receiver. In other words, they eliminated the Nuvister. I don't know if it was any longer available or just what the reason was, but there are some that have the Nuvister, and there are some that do not have the Nuvister, but both of them are, you know, like the final run of the Sonar Corporation.
Huh. I did not know that. I know there is a board in there. That in order to comply with FCC regulations, there's a modulation limiter board in there that's comprised of a few transistors, and it's shoved in the mic circuit. And people just jump it out. So they don't have it, but putting transistors in the front end like that's almost like sacrilegious, man. That ruins the RF immunity, the RF overload immunity, because transistors will saturate like nobody's business, so two will laugh at it.
Yeah, we got a breaker out there. Go ahead there, JR.
That was funky ground plane. And you can let him go after I go, because some of us got to work tomorrow to keep the lights on. So thanks for the fun on Classic Radio Roundup, everybody. 7-3 from the countywide radio with my 110 foot in the air antennae.
Good night, neighbor. Happy Thanksgiving.
328 beyond the hill, we're clear.
Spitfire, Skippy waving.
7-3 all. Thanks for the fun.
Catch you later. Mr. Pete, you take care. Have a good turkey day. Don't work too hard tomorrow. I won't be thinking about you. But anyway, we'll catch you later. And Dave, real quick there, I got a question for you after these guys sign with Pete.
Have a good night, Turkey. Have a good Thanksgiving, no doubt.
Did you run a video game, Pete?
Did I what?
Yes, he did.
Did you run a video game tonight?
That's a big 10-4, good buddy, on my 4-watt radio.
Okay, no pain, no strain. Giving me a 7.
7 on 4 watts. That's a lot better than ever.
Yeah, it is actually. I think you used to give me a 5 barefoot. Now you're a 7.
Yeah, that's a lot better than ever. I remember when a 7 between us was good.
Yeah. No, you were always like a 5 barefoot. So there's an improvement for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there absolutely is. But yeah, I'm completely 4 watts radio, dead key. So yeah, more fun to be had in the future for sure.
Cool. All right.
Well, one day, Pete, when you get a chance, I'd like to look at you barefooted on that antenna all the way up there like that and see what does it produce, you know, on something really simple like a walkie-talkie.
Can I get another break?
Dave, real quick.
Yeah, guys.
What did they use the 12A? Did any radio ever use the 12AX7 for an audio tube?
12AX7? Yeah, very common. Panasonic chassis used them as the mic amp and audio driver tube, I guess, pretty much.
All right, because that was the tube. That was one of the tubes my dad used for his extra audio preamp that he put in the executive. I got thinking about that. I hardly ever hear you guys talk about that.
Yeah, they're very common audio tubes. Yeah, I think the Demco modulator uses a 12AX7. There's a couple of them out there.
Yeah, but they're usually the mic preamp, not the actual modulator.
Right. It's the amplifier. And the Demco modulator, you know, that thing that goes in line with the mic.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, that uses a 12AX7.
Pete, do you actually use the modulator when you run your Demco?
No, because I don't have a high impedance microphone for it.
10-4.
I wonder what that would sound like.
Yeah, didn't sound good the last time he tried it.
It sounded really bassy, and JR probably wouldn't like it.
He probably just needed to rebuild that Demco modulator, you know, recap it, and you know what I mean, refurb that rascal. Yeah, so anyhow, Bagger, yes, they substituted the Nuvister with a little board that has, I don't know how many transistors on it, but whatever it is, it takes the place of that Nuvister. I have no problem with it. I mean, the receiver is awesome. So obviously it worked, but I think that RCA must have stopped making those Nuvisters before the sonar people went out. And they, you know, the engineers got together, and this little board is about 1 inch by 1 inch, and it's on the bottom of the board where the hole is for the Nuvister.
Yeah, well, like I said before, though, I mean, the characteristics of transistors are what they are, and they can be swamped out very easy by strong local signals. You know, that's what desenses receivers. But you don't get that with tube radios because, you know, tube has got a heck of a lot more dynamic range than a transistor does.
Yeah, I remember one time number 7 went by somebody's house with his mobile unit, and he keyed the microphone.
Yep.
But I haven't had any problems with it. The receiver's really nice. I don't think I missed anybody tonight.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, is that you, Ranger?
Hey, good evening, fellas.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, Stevie. How you doing?
All right. Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. I was thinking about you. In fact, I asked about you because Mr. K, he came in and waved a hand, and I told him, you know, to send you my regards there. 10-4?
10-4, yeah. No, I just figured I'd pop on here and say hello and you know, sit back and be quiet.
Man, if we could just hear from Skeeter, that would complete a good night. 10-4?
Is that Mark missing in action?
Yeah, it's been that way for a little while.